How's it, everybody?
Hi there, everybody.
Welcome to another chat with Matt and Thomas. Today we're going to talk about retirement savings.
Absolutely. So why is it important? Why is it important to save for retirement? We're going to talk about the tax deduction that the retirement annuity gives you, and we're going to talk about the technicalities around it, and also why is it important to build up an asset and how that can benefit you.
So first off, what are retirement annuities for? Well, what are we saving for? Why do we put money away on a monthly basis for this kind of thing? The reality is, when the day comes that we finally retire, we're not going to be working anymore. We're not going to be earning an income anymore, and that's the ideal. That's what we want. That we want to be able to put our feet up and say, I've done my job, that's me. So we're putting money away on a monthly basis in order to say that we can do that and earn an income on a monthly basis so we can live the standard of living that we've become accustomed to. Now the reality is, we don't do it. I've spoken to a lot of 20-year-olds, a lot of 30-year-olds, and the main kind of response that I get is, I've still got time. I'm 30 years old now. I've still got 25 odd years until I retire, or 35 odd years until I retire. Why do I need to do it now? The reality is, compound interest is our best friend.
Absolutely.
The longer we invest for, the earlier we start, the better it is, the more we'll have down the road. So Thomas, tell us exactly how important compound interest is.
So yeah, some people describe it as the eighth wonder of the world, but no, it's absolutely important. You know, the earlier you start, the better. And if you can start 10 years earlier than somebody else would, you know, it's going to benefit you tremendously. So we need a lot of people that are either close to retirement or in retirement, and they haven't saved enough. And that's where the real problem comes in. So if you're 30 years old, 40 years old, now's the time to actually save towards retirement and make a difference. So it's for you to be okay one day when you need to stop working.
And that's kind of what the point of these videos are, is to get the message out there so that people can understand what we're trying to say and know the importance of these kind of things. So Thomas is going to take you through the basics around the tax deduction. We've prepared a little slideshow, a little presentation, so we're going to cut to that now.
Let's look at an example. You can contribute up to 27.5% of your taxable income up to a maximum of 350,000 Rand per annum. That will then all qualify for tax deduction, and this includes contributions towards pension provident funds as well as retirement annuities. If you earn R1 million a year, then 77.5% will be 275,000 Rand, and that will be then the amount you'll get qualify for a deduction up to. You qualify for tax deduction up to 45% of your contributions. So you'll get 45% back of the 275,000. If you earn 2 million Rand per year, you contribute 20,000 Rand per month, then that's 240,000 you've contributed in that tax year. 45% of that means you'll get 108,000 Rand back from SARS. This you can obviously do with whatever you'd like to, but it would be a great thing if you can put that back into your retirement and get a tax deduction on the amount you got a tax deduction in the first place, or you can use that to pay off debt.
So Matt, how do we start the retirement annuity? What's the process?
All right. So after we've met, after we've done all the planning, after we've established how much you need for retirement, we'll then recommend an amount on how much you should be saving. Whether that's in your budget, we'll talk about it. We'll discuss how much you can afford to contribute and how much that will get you there. It's pretty easy to put a retirement annuity in place. So we can start from a small monthly contribution. We've got lump sums that we can invest, ad hoc contributions as we go along, especially later on in life. My favorite strategy is to take the rebate that we get back from SARS from our tax deduction and put that back into our retirement annuity. That way, letting SARS pay for a portion of our retirement savings.
So we can basically invest the money in any, with any asset manager out there. So your Allen Greys, your Coronations, so all of those big companies out there, we can put the funds with them. If you've got retirement annuities with other companies or within, in place already, then let's talk about it, let's have a look at it, and we can review it for you.
Awesome, Thomas. So if you guys have any questions, if you guys have any concerns about your retirement plan, please drop a comment in the comments below. Pop us your email, we'll give you a buzz. Our email addresses are in the description below as well. So if you don't want to comment on the video, please send us an email.
Yeah, if you've got any questions, absolutely.
Yeah, and we'd be happy to get in touch with you. If you want to do your, set up a plan for your retirement, we'll do that as well. Thanks so much. We'll see you in the next video.
Great. Cheers. Like and subscribe.